If you are watching this video, chances are that you are unprofitable and your psychology and your mindset is really messed up. So, I'm going to get into some ways to fix that and untangle your mind and untangle that mindset that you had from the very beginning. I used to work at a grocery store for about 3 years. I could put a video up right here, and I was getting clowned for it by everybody I knew, and everybody thought I was a failure. Everybody thought, oh, this guy is just, working his ass up for other people's feet, and I didn't like it at all. So around my freshman to sophomore year of high school, I started to learn how to day trade, and I started off with options, and that didn't go nowhere. So then around the end of sophomore year, around the summer, I started to get into firms and learn about how to get funded with my trading. And then from there, I started trading with firms and funded accounts. And what did I do? I blew all my money on that shit. And what happened? I My psychology and my mindset got really fucked, and it was really bad for me. And I'm not saying that firms are bad because I still trade with firms to this day, but it's just how you trade with it and how you put your mindset to it. So, when I was trading around my senior year of high school, I was failing school and I was about to not graduate and I was still working at my job, and it was really frustrating for me because I had an urge to make it through trading, but I just didn't know how. And each time I would trade, I would get greedy. I wouldn't follow my strategy. I wouldn't follow, my rules to become profitable within the market. It led to me blowing my account, getting too greedy, losing my job, having no income at all, and I had no income to buy more funded accounts or just to, get back on my feet from where I was continuing from. Took a huge break from trading, about like 4 or 5 months, and I knew deep down I did not want to quit trading because it's my dream to become successful and I wanted to make it within trading, but I just didn't know how to get funded again and how to, get my mind straight. Within that 4 to 5 months, I was really focusing on getting closer with God and focusing on building my mindset and my psychology to get back into trading stronger than ever. Because before I took that break, I knew so much about the market like that none of my friends knew. I knew like how to read it just by looking at it without even working anything out, and I was always right. And I was using that, and my ego went up. And what happened? My ego took over me. I got greedy with my trades, and I started blowing accounts because I'm that greed. So this video is gonna be on helping you guys not be in the same position as I was in, and it's just gonna go in really deep depth of focusing on your mind and focusing on how to get control over your mind to become profitable in trading and become disciplined and consistent with what your rules are, what your strategy is, and how you do it in your day-to-day life. Okay, first first rule that you need in your life to implement into your mind is to treat trading like a business. Manifest all the things you want, manifest that you're profitable, manifest everything so that it can go into your subconscious mind, and then it will happen later on. Because without manifesting, most people don't make it anywhere. And I've seen so many people that manifest their success and they actually make it. And it's actually crazy to me now that I think about it. And there's actually this really great book you can read on your subconscious mind and your conscious mind. It's called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And I've read it, and it talks a lot about subconscious mind and your conscious mind and how you can control everything to manifest what you want to happen. Do not over leverage, do not over trade, do not overthink. When you overthink and you over leverage and you over trade, you're going against your rules, and it will mess up your mind so bad that it's gonna be hard to build back up. So you're over trading and you lost on a trade and you start trading more, or you win on a trade and you get too greedy, and then you take two more trades for the day, and then it sets you back from where you began from the first place, and then it leads to blowing your account. And that's what exactly happened to me when I took 6 trades in one day and I fucked up. So I don't want this to happen to anybody out there. This is why, if you're watching this video, embed this into your brain. Do not over leverage. Do not over trade. Do not overthink. Overthinking doesn't lead to anything but your failure. Okay? Overthinking will destroy your mind, and it will kill you inside. It will not help with anything. Trust me, it won't. It doesn't work that way. You're overthinking about everything, and that's how I was. I was overthinking about school. I was overthinking about work. I was overthinking about trading. I was overthinking about my future life, how I was gonna be, because everybody around me told me I was gonna be nothing but a loser and a failure. So stop overthinking. Overthinking doesn't do anything to you. It doesn't do anything for you. It just leads you into a really bad path and bad habits that take over your life, and it kills you inside, and it kills your success, it kills your trading. So stop overthinking everything you do in life, and stop overthinking trading and over leveraging and over trading. Discipline no matter what. Discipline yourself. Have control over yourself. Rewire your brain to good habits. Let's say you don't like hitting the gym. Switch that up. Start hitting the gym. Because once you start going for at least a week, it's going to get embedded into your brain on where you want to be and how you want to shape your body. And you're going to want to work towards that goal. And it works the same with training. You guys need to understand this. Everything in your life, everything in your life connects to how you trade within the charts. Like everything. If you're doing bad habits, it's going to mess up your brain and you're not going to be able to trade good. If you start moving to those good habits, you're going to start seeing a change. You're going to start seeing a change within the market, within your life. This is what most people don't understand, but it actually helps you so much to be organized in your life, change your mindset, and rewire your brain. Don't care what other people will say about you. Don't care if they're hating, if they're whatever the fuck they're doing. Because you're doing this for yourself, for your family, nobody else. Act how you want to be in the future. Act like you're already profitable. Act like you have all the things that you wanted. Act like it. Act like the person you want to be in the future. Because that will lead on to you becoming that person that you wanted to be. To you having that car that you wanted to have. To you having that house that you wanted to have. Act like it. I see a bunch of traders that just want to get those things, but they don't act like they already have it. And what does it lead to doing? They don't become successful, and then they just give up. Once you act like it, say you're losing, you're unprofitable, but you're still acting like you're profitable, and you're still unprofitable, but you're acting like you're profitable. Soon, what will happen? That will start to change. You will start to go from being unprofitable trader to a profitable trader. You'll start making that money that you wanted. That's how it works. Your mind is the only thing that's holding you back from becoming the greatest person you can. When you listen to other people and it gets inside of your head, it messes you up so, so bad. And I know this from my experience, and I've already told you guys. Stop listening to other people. Stop listening to the sounds around you. Just control your mind. Be disciplined. Be consistent with whatever you do. This is the only thing that can help you. You may know everything about the charts. You may know your strategy. You might have mastered your strategy. You might have mastered everything on the charts, but you're still unprofitable. And why is that? It's because your psychology is still fucked. It's really fucked. So focus on rewiring your brain, rewiring your mindset. Become that person that you want to be in the future. Doesn't mean that you have to go buy a car right now, the car that you wanted. Doesn't mean you have to go drop $1 million on some shit like bullshit. But it means to have adequate within your life, have organization, and be disciplined and consistent. That's what it means. Study your ass off, yes. Study the charts. Do everything you need to do. But the most important thing is to focus on your mind so it doesn't control you. Because once that happens, then you're fucked. And it's harder to get out of that than already being that. So focus on your psychology, rewire your brain, and become that person that you want to be in the future. That's literally all I have for you guys in this video. And I mean, I just wanted to make a video on rewiring your brain and manifestation and how it works and what are some tips that can help you guys. And I really hope this video really helped you guys, because I see so many people struggling with it, with your psychology. And once I got back into trading, my psychology was 10 times better. I wasn't getting mad when I was losing trades. I wasn't getting too happy when I was winning trades. I just let it be. Profitability and trading is the most important thing that somebody can have, and it will keep pushing you towards your goals, and then later you'll start making money like crazy. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and hope you took something from it and learned how everything works with psychology and your brain and your mindset.